Let's see, can I actually use any of my Element C now? Fire. You must empty the flask with L3 before you can use it. Okay, so that flask has stuff in it. Let's see, can I use this? Looks ice-based elemental damage, so I guess the more I use, the higher the potency, so maybe the more damage it does? Okay, so this is all related to this single one. Okay, so I can add those, and then I can add a potion. Let's see what it does. Okay, so what will that do? Crafted heal cast. Blizzard times 3. Heal cast Blizzard times 3. Healing level 25. Smites with Blizzard while healing the caster. Cool. And we've also got the fire, so crafting will be fun. So I can play around with that a little bit. And I'll do a little bit of research on these things as we go. Whoa, what the heck? That was weird.
It would be wise to rest up before we set out.
A formidable foe awaits. Prepare for this encounter by resting at the nearby haven. Ignis will cook a status-boosting meal for the party. Sounds like a plan.
In that case, let's find a spot to make camp.
The hunters are really out in full force around here, huh?
So they're the new Crown's Guard or something?
Similar, though technically a civilian outfit.
They've definitely seen a lot more action than we have.
Is it cool that we rock Crown's Guard outfits?
Be worse not to. They made them especially for us.
Even got a sweet insignia on them.
In the Crown's Guard, your attire identifies you, so wear it with pride.
What is this? I keep seeing this is marked. Ah, I got some herbs. I'm sure these will come in handy later, so we'll go ahead and pick those. I gotta go and find the haven, which is all the way back over here. Luckily, I figured out how to sprint without being like 50 episodes in. Well, I'm trying to attack. Let's get to the top.
And here we are.
Camp at Havens to enjoy a status-boosting meal and a good rest to tally XP. Let's camp.
Let's call it a day.
I'll see what I can whip up.
Zero days elapsed. Got an A+ on time, B on finesse, A+ on offense. I like that. I'm guessing there's not supposed to be any dialogue here. His lips are moving. This game is so bizarre. It's quite silly. In a good way. Shaping up to be pretty awesome so far. Ignis uses ingredients to prepare meals at camp. Acquire new recipes to expand Ignis's cookbook and the variety of bonuses available. Alright, so we could do HP boost, we could do attack boost. I like that one. Let's do that one. HP and attack, since we apparently have a formidable foe coming up. Say that 50 times fast. Let's eat. There it is. There's the old school soundtrack. Tally up XP. So I guess we don't actually acquire any of our levels until we camp. Interesting. Got some additional survival, some additional cooking. So I'm guessing there's things we need to do regarding fishing and photography in order to improve those. Prompto is documenting the journey in photographs, review the pictures he takes, and save his best snapshots. Share snapshots on social media and show your friends. Interesting. So yeah, we'll just save these for now. Next. Access the pause menu outside of dungeons and combat to save manually. Note that certain quests may prohibit saving. Tutorials offer a wealth of story and gameplay information. Take time to review them if you find yourself struggling in battle.
Like a father to her.
Ever since they got back, Sid's been the only one looking after her.
Rather more than a middling mechanic can handle.
All things considered, I'd say she turned out okay.
Well, like any girl, you just need to treat her right.
Treat her wrong and Sid'll stuff his wrench where the sun don't shine.
Take care of the car, and it will take care of us.
Yeah, the car.
Alright guys, well, let's get to the mission then. So it looks like we have our stat boost there in the bottom left, and it's on a time limit, so we definitely want to try and run this 1/4 of a mile to the enemy before it runs out. Running out of stamina here. I would love to use that parking spot, except I don't have a working car. At least last I checked, I didn't. Lasts a pretty long time, though, so we shouldn't have any trouble. We're gonna get to you one day. One of these days. With my stat boosts.
Feels so sluggish.
Yeah.
And my speaker's on there. If you guys are hearing an echo, that would be why. Whoops. Almost there.
Over there. That's it, right?
Holy crap.
That's a dual horn?
Yes, but not your run-of-the-mill breed. We best make quick work of it.
You guys got any tips? Anything? At all? It could be helpful right now.
Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
You ought to be too. Thing's vicious.
You sure? Looks tame to me.
Yeah.
Look out!
Not anymore.
Nice one.
It's not over yet!
It was awesome. Oh, crap.
You know, you might be able to counter if you start.
Your friends can perform special techniques to aid you in combat, so we can press this. Get him! Whoops. I pressed circle, it didn't, guess it didn't work though. Ow. Ow. Get him!
It's too easy.
We're on the same page.
Come on now. Use a bomb. Oh, crap. I forgot, I can hurt my own guys too, so we gotta be careful with those. That was pretty cool, though. You have to aim them. Get them! Use them all! Might as well. Or can you only use one at a time? There it is. Just chop him up. That was awesome.
Would have liked to wrap that up more quickly.
The combat still feels a little weird. I'm still getting used to it.
Ring, ring.
I keep thinking that's my phone ringing.
Hello?
Hey, Dave just called and said he's safe. Thanks for finding him.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. She'll be waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
Sweet. Hey, is that loot? It is. It's a mine.
So, who's up next behind the wheel?
Ignis should take it and never let go.
Oh, man.
It helps that he can keep 4 eyes on the dash.
I couldn't even keep one.
Not sure I'd do any better.
Put me in the driver's seat.
Good. Because I need the legroom in back.
Finally get our damn car back and not have to run a half a mile. Sounds like a plan to me. I don't know if jumping up there would be a shortcut or not. This is a really beautiful game, though. I'm really impressed with the visuals. I'm sure I'll get used to the 30 frames per second. I'm just so spoiled coming from a high-end computer and not having played on a console in a very long time. There's never really been a reason to. Most of the games this generation have been coming out on PC, at least everything that I really wanted to play for the most part. Now, we finally have a game that's on the PS4 that I actually need to own a PS4 to play. At least for the time being. We're gonna make it, don't you worry. God, I couldn't have put this quest any farther away, could they? But you guys are like yelling at me like, oh, you can return to the rest point. Okay, yeah, you guys probably were yelling at me. Like, Nevs, you gotta go back this way! You can fast travel! Well, actually, not really. That's kind of way out of the way.
There's only so far a man can walk.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this. It's rude to keep a girl waiting. You better apologize. What is that?
Oh, Jesus.
A live hurricane. That thing's like half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's 3 halves.
Would explain its size.
Awesome in every sense.
That's crazy. I'm kind of terrified. I'm assuming we're going to fight some very large, very interesting enemies in this game, and I look very much forward to that. Just the scale of it all. Except it's, at the moment, filled with a whole lot of nothing, because I'm running across the map. I'm sure that will get better in 0.2 miles. Once I get my car back. I'll race ya! Come on, Prompto. Pronto! So, I'm not really sure what it is I'm doing, but every now and then my stamina bar will just jump back up. I'm not sure, like, he turns green for a second, and my stamina just shoots right back up. I don't know what that's about.
Feels
See?
so sluggish.
So maybe if I just let off at just the right time? I don't know. See? Okay. I guess if you're low and you let off before it runs out, you'll get it back? Oh, why can't I double jump? Come on, game. This might be the first Final Fantasy game where I can jump. What is it wants me to rent? I'm getting distracted. Rent a bird. It's fairly unavailable. Oh, a chocobo, okay. That took me a second.
Right here.
We'll talk to you first, then I'll see about getting some gear.
Sorry about the wait.
Slick.
Ain't she purty?
She's almost too pretty for the road.
She's back. We should all get a picture with her.
All the more reason to ride with care. Oh, and before I forget, would y'all mind making a little delivery for me?
Sure.
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say yes. So I already put it in the trunk. There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all wouldn't mind giving that to the owner, that'd be swell.
Grandpa like grandkid.
I probably should be doing the ask a friend option.
Now that she's all polished up and ready for the road, would you care to take her for a little test drive, no?
Oh, yeah. I was saying I should probably do that option because it will probably open up some extra dialogue bits. Let's take her for a spin. Tutorial time, probably.
Sure, why not?
And I needn't remind you to exercise caution.
All right, let's see. Drive the car yourself. Select a destination, have Ignis drive you there. Shop and sell various items via digital transmission or menu. Let's do manual.
Time to go.
Slick. This is where I feel right at home when the controller is playing, doing stuff like this. Let's check.
Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect no less of...
Hang on, let's see. So we need to drive over to here. So actually, we probably should be turning
To the
around.
crown.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
Oh, cool.
There's no reason you can't pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure Cindy will be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I'd better score my own wheels.
It's kind of driving itself. Is that? I guess that's how it normally works. I'm not really doing much of anything. I'm just accelerating, and I can press square to do a U-turn. This thing does not drive nearly as fast as I thought it would. There we go. Let's change the camera. See a little more. Since I don't actually have to steer, just kind of look around, check out this beautiful landscape. Mountains and desert have never looked so great. So yeah, maybe driving's not entirely manual in this. 'Cause I'm not really doing much of anything. Interesting that we have fuel as well, so I'm wondering what happens if you run out of fuel. Do you have to buy more fuel at these rest stops? I guess we'll find out.
Well, I'd say that's far enough for today.
So we can go back to get
Might be
new parts.
wise to leave the driving to me until we found our bearings out here.
Select a destination from the list of locations and Ignis will drive there using the shortest route. However, Ignis will not drive while daemons are out. At night, Noctis takes the wheel. Alright. So we have a day and night cycle as well, so I wonder if there's a way to choose, aside from maybe the
You all
campground.
came all the way out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you kindly. We'll take it out of the trunk, so you all just sit tight.
Hello?
Umbra.
Bringing us stuff. Atta boy.
That dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy?
Just a sec.
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Syl blossoms. So, I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure, that's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
Let's see. I don't know.
All set. Take care out there.
I know. You're not gonna tell me.
Then don't ask.
What was that about? You don't say.